Hello, friends. Namaskar. In today's video, we are going to translate this English story because translation is the easiest way to learn and understand English. You will find many award-winning stories here, that too with sentences, so you can practice your English speaking with these words. So, let's start. Today's story title is Mother's Love, i.e., a mother's love. So let's begin this story. One day, Akbar decided to go around the capital. Akbar, who was the emperor, had decided to tour his capital. So, friends, this is our sentence. It is in the simple past tense, and most stories, 99% of them, are in the past tense. You will get it only in the past tense, so you can practice your past tense here. So, one day, Akbar decided to take a tour of his capital. It was his habit to travel around the city. What was this? It was his practice, i.e., one of his habits and tasks was to see what was happening in his capital. For this, he once maintained contact with the villagers to see whether they were living there peacefully or not, i.e., whether they had maintained a peaceful environment. This was very important for Akbar and Birbal. If these stories are interesting, then this one is about the same, with Birbal always accompanying him. So, friends, this is also in the simple past tense, and here accompany means to support or be in someone's company. Birbal was always with him, and they both used to appreciate the beauty of the village together. What did both of them do? So, friends, used to works as a model in a way, meaning it refers to a habit or action done repeatedly in the past. They used to appreciate, i.e., praise, the beauty of the village together. Whenever Akbar was passing through, he would pass through his villages. So, friends, used to appears here again, and it can be used to describe a habit of yours that was done repeatedly. What did Akbar do? He observed everything, letting his eyes wander as far as they could. Akbar and Birbal were passing through a field. So, when Akbar and Birbal were passing through, it was our past continuous tense. If some action was ongoing, passing through was the term used. They were passing through a field when Akbar noticed a woman pampering her baby. What was she doing? This is also past continuous tense. She was caressing her child with all the love in her eyes, looking at him with tenderness, smiling, and gently kissing his forehead. In that field, a mother was showering her love on her child. Akbar liked what he saw immediately. This is also in the simple past tense. But when people looked at the baby, they saw that he had a very dark complexion. The child appeared malnourished. So, friends, malnourished means undernourished or weak, lacking proper nutrition. Akbar was curious, and he couldn't contain his curiosity. So he asked Birbal, "Tell me one thing, Birbal." So, friends, whenever inverted commas appear in any story, you can understand that a dialogue is about to begin. Whatever is being said now will be in the present tense. I will remain in the bedroom. Do you see the woman playing with her baby now? Can you see that woman who is playing with her child? Yes, Your Majesty, answered Birbal. So, Birbal replied, and Akbar continued to speak. Look at the baby, he said. Look at the baby. He has a dark complexion, and he is weak. How can his mother love him so unconditionally? Akbar continued, how can she love him like this, without any condition? So, friends, unconditional love means love without any conditions. How can his mother love him when he is very weak and dark? Can't she see how dark-skinned he is? Birbal was a little shocked to hear such words from Akbar. He did not expect the emperor to say such things. Then he said, Your Majesty, a mother is really a creation of God. She is such a divine creation, full of pity and compassion. To her, everything in this world is loving and beautiful. She always sees the best in everything. When it comes to her own baby, her love is truly unconditional, Birbal continued. Unconditional love means love without any conditions. It doesn't matter to her how the baby looks. What matters is that she bore the child in her own body for 9 months. She nurtured and carried the baby in her womb, and when the baby finally arrived, after 9 long months, it brought her immense joy. For a mother, no baby is dark-complexioned or unhealthy. That is why no child appears dark or weak to her. All she sees is her love for her child, Birbal explained. Akbar felt bad for saying such words about the little baby. He felt remorseful for speaking like that, especially about such a small child. However, he was still curious to see the most beautiful baby in the world. He thought to himself, I understand that every child is beautiful to a mother, but which child is the most beautiful in the world? Akbar said to Birbal, I understand what you are saying. Still, I want to see the most beautiful baby in the world. Can you do this for me? Birbal replied, Yes, Your Majesty, I can do this for you. But you will have to wait until tomorrow. So, friends, this part is in the future tense. Birbal told Akbar that he would have to wait until the next day. Birbal would then see which baby to present, and the next day, Birbal ordered the guard to bring the most beautiful baby in the world. The next day, Birbal instructed the security guard to bring the baby and present it before the emperor. When the guard arrived, he said, Your Majesty, this is the most beautiful baby. Akbar asked, How do you know that this is the most beautiful baby in the world? The guard replied, As the baby's mother told me, her baby is the most beautiful baby in the world. Friends, every child is the most beautiful child to his or her mother. Then Akbar realized that a mother's love is always unconditional. He finally understood that a mother's love is without any conditions. So, friends, we have seen how this beautiful story teaches us about a mother's love. Try to love someone unconditionally in your life, just as a mother loves her child. And may God bless all mothers and keep them healthy. See you in the next video. Until then, take care and stay blessed.